Okay. This is how all the stuff is, how it be. Yeah, I want to just record the whole process. That would probably be good. I got my starter relay, got my overload protection. Pretty sure that's what that is. Okay. Is that good? No, that's not good at all. Put it 0.5. As a can with the widescreen. That's unfortunate. I don't know. I'll just take pictures throughout. It'll be fine. Okay. Okay. So that light indicator, the top is black, and that black cable comes from the top left of the starter. Then the middle is white, and that white comes from the power cable. Then the bottom white comes from the black, bigger cable, this one, which goes down to the compressor. Then the top right of the starter the top right black of the starter goes to the compressor, same cable there. The top left black of the starter goes to the top of the light. The bottom left black of the starter goes to the power cable, and then that green thing's ground. All greens are ground. They all go to there. Green for ground, that's nice. And then I don't know what the crap that thing is. Maybe that's also ground? I don't know actually. Where's this? It's stuck to the top. Anyways, and I don't think there's anything more to the starter relay. So cool. Alright, I got this cover off. Or there's that thing holding. How about this? It was like this. There's this here with this length of screw in there. I took that off. It was oriented like this, in there. And it's covering the starter. And it has to go back on, I think like that or something. I don't know. Anyways, I pried it off by going like that. And it came off back first. And so this is the starter. The starting relay has all these things on it connected to it, I guess. It's in there. I need better shots of this. Okay. Maybe light enough. Okay, yeah, definitely. That's okay. So that doesn't look awful. Okay, I see the white thing, the overflow protection. Whatever thing. Focus on that in the background. Okay. This mess of wires is getting annoying. Okay. There it is in the background there. It's right there. Focus on that, not the freaking cable. Okay. Yeah, there's the starter. So it looks like, looking at it from, you should though. Okay, so it looks like top right is red, bottom right is blue, bottom left is yellow, and then the overload gets the black. Okay. So it has so the fact that it doesn't have a top left means that mine needs to be oriented like if this one is like that, then it would be like this, right? And that little contact area, by little I mean large actually, that piece of metal right there would touch something on the overflow protection. And the overflow protection has its metal side up, white bits poking that way, with a contact point out that side. So this thing is the overflow protection. 1.5 horsepower. Okay, so makes it some horsepower. I got this thing, and oh yeah, there's a contact point there. So I think I don't know, honestly. I don't know how this would fit together, because the contact point has to be coming out this way, right? So that way it would be the top right, bottom right, left, and then this thing pretty close to it. Right? Okay, put this down. Next, back over here. Focus. It has, yeah, you're gonna freak out. It has those three things and that thing. Oh, is it a lot farther back though? How does it touch the contact point if it's that farther back? That much further back. Interesting. Okay, so also, how do I get this off of the compressor to take it off? Okay, I think I got the cables though. So this one goes into overflow protection. These ones need to get out of the way and stay out of the way. This one goes into... Ah, it's not freaking coming off. Okay, whatever. It would rather the whole compressor move than pull out these cables. What the heck? This thing's just ground. It's just holding the ground. Okay, I'm gonna put it ductile. Okay, this thing's just holding the ground. Nothing else I could do could take this off the compressor? What is attaching it there? I still don't understand. Okay, there you see. Yellowish white, then blue, then brown, burgundy, whatever, and then black. And black comes from or the brown and the camera. The brown and the blue come from the capacitor. The black and the white are power. Right? Power, but after it's gone through the potentiometer crab to see if the power actually wants to go through. Okay. Or if we want the power to go through, if the user wants the power to go through. Okay. I don't understand how these things work. Is there a specific part? There it is. Oh, and look at that. The whole thing came off. Okay. Yeah, this looks similar to mine. Except not exactly the same. Okay. Overflow protection. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's still there. It's still there. Maybe I can still use that. No, I'm just going to replace them both. So this thing can also come off now. I'm just going to come in this direction. Just for fun. Yep, it just comes right off. Okay. So behind there are 3 contact points. That's interesting. 3 contact points back there. 4. That doesn't look like 3 clean contact points. That doesn't either. Is it just that one? Yeah, because this back thing would have been facing there, because it was going back this way. Okay. So this is the old one. That's the old one. This is the new one. It has one of those things that I can put in this way, and it'll stay in place. And then this is the new thing. That's not a piece of metal. What was I looking at before? Was it just overly shiny? What am I going on about? I don't know. How does this connect? What does the starter relay do then? Does it just go in and, okay, whatever. And the overflow protection protects the compressor. Okay. Yeah, so these are the two. Is there any way I can hold this camera foot my leg? Okay, one second. Okay, so this is the old compressor. Sorry, I mean this is this is the old starter relay. This is my new one. I think this is fine. Yeah. So I just take. That idiot's going way too fast. That's so stupid. You're gonna get someone killed. Alright. I'm still not good at taking these things off. You have to apply pressure at a certain spot, right? And then it lets go. Oh, you should feel dog. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I swear you just apply pressure in one specific spot and let's go real easy. Or maybe I just loosen it all the way until I think I found that spot. Okay, the black one for the overload protections already came loose. That one was easy. I don't know why these ones are really hard to take out. Shucks. Okay, there, I got the brown one out. I don't know how good this camera work is. I'm doing it with my calf. Who has money for a GoPro? I wonder if the microphone for the video is going through my earbud. That'll be great quality, won't it? Just come apart. There it is. Okay, that's the second one. Okay, now this is the last one. Come on, come on. Been here 3 minutes just on these, just taking this stuff off. Like, come on. That is an L. You gotta grip it sideways so that it opens up or something? Come on. There we go. Thing is, I don't want to hurt the actual contact or the cable itself because I gotta reuse that thing. I gotta reuse that thing. Good is all right. Okay, so these are my two starters. This one's the old one. This one's the new one. So I got I don't know what any of that means. Okay. Now, what was it again? Oh man, for reconnecting it.
How did it stay in place again? How did it stay in place? Because I swear these don't connect. Right? It wasn't like that, it was like this. No, it was like this. I don't know. So, I know the black one goes to the overflow protection. And I know that it's white, blue, red. So I think that means that this is white. And this is blue. And this is red. I'm gonna check my earlier footage. Nope, I swapped the yellow and the blue. Oopsies. Okay. So, come back out real clean, please. Please, I didn't even put it in that one. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be awesome, isn't it? I can't film one. Other leg. Sorry, Dragon. Okay. So blue and white needs to be switched. No, that's red. That one's red. Red or brown or whatever. Well, glad I didn't hit my own palm too hard. There we go. Okay. White goes down there. And I'll compress it back on a little bit. Okay. And then blue goes down. No, goes up here. Alright. Because then, yeah. Because it was like that. Okay. Oh, these are the two other holes. That's how it connects. That's the two, those are the two holes that are the same spacing apart. That, yeah, it's like that. It fits like that. That's cool. It doesn't fit in the front at all. It's not any nice sort of, okay, cool. So now I just gotta fit these back into here. I'm gonna reach around through this side just for fun. And so we got these. We got those 3 contact points. So if I put these 2 in first, and then the last one, that's probably fine, right? Yeah, they're very tough to put in, but I think that's fine. No, what am I talking about? This one has those white plates. It needs to go on first. Okay. So it's right there. Going right there. Cool, it's in. And this one goes in where it fits. Kind of hard to push when there's nothing to push on other than the backs of cables. Also, this stupid Dell thing's in the way. Okay. Maybe I'll try to press it. This photography is awesome. I just have to make sure it's in all the way, right? Is that in all the way? Okay. Am I bleeding? No, I'm good. Okay. Are they in all the way? It's scary. I swear they're not in all the way. Right? Like, there's a gap there. There's a gap there. I don't like it. White's almost coming off now. I broke this thing too much to try to get it off nicely. Okay. I need that one to stay on even though it's like damaged or whatever. Okay. I think it's making contact, but I don't. I wish it were making more contact. That's all it is. Yeah, so it's in there. I don't know, could I just press it with these? There's still a lot of gap in there. It's scary the amount of gap there is, you know? Like that gap right there. It focuses. Yeah, that gap. This is unfortunate. I don't know. I just don't know. I think it's solid. I think the connection is solid. I think it'll be okay. So now I gotta get this. Sorry, zoomed in still. Now I gotta get this stuff all back in order, and I can put it back in or whatever. And then technically the shield should go back on, but I'm gonna test it first because you know I have to take everything apart again. That wouldn't be worth it. So this stuff. Yeah, it was something. Alright, I got that all hooked up again, according to my video. It actually ain't too hard because, I'll put it back in here, because, like, okay, that's not exactly, there it is, okay, it's actually not too hard because, of the light, the black one actually connects back to the bottom of that one. It's like those two are connected and only one will fit. And there's like one more black one to go in the bottom right, and then the green one is, or the ground for the top left is green, so I know which one that is. And then the bottom white ones are connected too. Okay, anyways, so everything is hooked up again now. So I think we're good. I'm gonna try and plug it in, and it's off now. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's off right now. I'm going to plug it in. See if anything happens. And then I'm going to try and start it and see if the compressor starts up with this starter stuff. Alright.